Alright, so first time driving the GR86, the new Mazda MX-5 wannabe car. It's probably a little bit more souped up than the Mazda, to be fair, but it reminds me a lot like it. Hopefully this will be a one and done racing video, but we'll see. We'll see. I think this car is very much going to lend itself towards a lot of door banging, so we'll see if we make the first lap or not. Didn't qualify. Let's put us 13th on the grid. And it's a standard start in this car, which is fairly miserable. It's not the nicest car to try and get off the line. Here we go though. Wait for the bog of all bogs.
Green flag, green flag.
Give it a little good clutch, and the traction control says, I'm boxed in, nowhere to go.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear.
Clean enough start so far.
Stay on the left.
It's very jellyish on cold tyres as this car. That was weird then. It seemed a couple of guys started from the pits and they seemed to get released right into the mid-pack there. Never seen that before.
You got a slow car on the left.
Oh,
You got a slow
iRacing's
car on
happened.
the left.
Updraft or send it? Updraft, I guess. It's a pretty frantic first lap. I think it's going to be a fun little car this. I'm planning on racing this season. If I get time to race this season, that is. Saw smoke, one's been spat out to the side. Oh, another one's been spat out somewhere. Don't know where it's gone though. Yeah, I plan on hopefully running this car for the season, so looking forward to it. I'm sort of pitching it somewhere between the MX-5 and like a GT4 so far for at least how it drives. I've not actually looked at the pace comparisons between those cars.
You're in the top 10.
Oh my god. Oh god, a couple of the boys gone wide there. Just seems the kind of car where it's like, it rewards you for being gentle with it, so not trying to smash it at the last minute on the ABS, and even though it's got TC on it, still sort of being a bit more gentle on the throttle seems to be how it prefers. What it prefers. How do English? The age-old question. Does get a bit tail happy when you shift down to first. I've noticed that so far. I mean, I know in the Mazda you can use first gear on purpose, like use a late shift down to first to purposely kick the back end round, but it feels a bit more aggressive in this, I guess. Like the kick is a lot more sudden and harder to actually catch and therefore use to your advantage. Oh, I'm going wide. Oh god. Had a few times in practice where you start to run wide. It's got the TC and everything, but it's like the TC isn't balanced across both wheels or something, so you'll be on the grass and then it'll just spit you across the track into the wall on the other side, which I found a little bit strange so far, but I guess the key to the key to the story, or the key to success there, is just stay off the grass, which is generally the way with iRacing, isn't it? There's some really weird crashes.
Left side. Still there.
Probably gonna get door banged.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
I didn't really have much right trying to try that move, but also I didn't want to just stop and
Left side.
let him have it. Oh, there's a dive up the inside.
Keep to the right. Clear.
Nice racing with everyone so far. Close, but not contacting, you know. I've lost loads of time through that section now.
Right side.
Oh yeah, that well-known passing corner. Turkey.
Right side.
Oh, you
Clear on the
absolute
right.
turkey. This is annoying though as well, you're like getting it out of the grass, it doesn't... It doesn't flick spin because of the TC, and I don't know if the actual series is going to be fixed setup as well, but you can't change the TC in the car or in the setup. Well, that sounded like a low percentage lunge there, and surprisingly enough, it caused a crash.
You got it, slow car
But,
on the right.
alas, it is iRacing after all. Looks like I'm not the only one to have come a cropper through the race, so... It's probably how the races are going to be, I'd have thought. Very tight race and people start going for
Car stopped ahead.
low percentage moves. And don't get me wrong, I knew he was there and I probably turned down on him, but also I don't think he was far enough alongside, and it's not really a passing corner, and he had the run on me about to go onto like the longest straight on the track, so
Car stopped ahead.
weird. I'm not too fussed because it's week 13 and nothing matters about anything, but there's a lot of carnage around now. If anything, that gave us a chance to explore and explain about the TC when you're trying to actually recover after a crash. Oh god, it's...
Car right. Still there. Clear.
I remember I was chatting with people on Discord on the Tuesday that the release came out. One of my friends was saying that he thought the car was really predictable and he knew exactly what it was going to do, sort of like said that if he made a mistake he knew what he'd done, if that makes sense, like if he had a spin he knew what the mistake had been. And I've actually found the opposite so far, like it'll feel really planted and you'll be nicely in a groove, sort of like we are right now I feel,
Clear.
and then suddenly we're just going to spin.
Left side.
I don't know when it's going to happen and I'm not going to know why, but at some point we're going to go into a corner and the back end's going to say nah, don't fancy it this time. Which might of course be to do with tyre heat. We know how much iRacing loves to model its tyre heat and turn them into skatey potatoes. But I thought it was an interesting comparison of two points of view. Now that person is on a much stronger wheel than I am, so maybe that's a bit of a difference.
Honestly, Elliot, never seen anyone being worse with their iRacing.
Did you hear that?
Depend on having quickly iRacing.
I've never seen anyone worse with 3k iRating, that's what he said. Charming. I had 3k a couple of weeks ago.
What the fuck?
So in practice sessions we've been sort of up the top of the standings board. I know not everyone runs the practice in week 13, they just jump straight into the races, but
Be annoying.
hopefully we'll be able to catch a few of these guys up and have a bit more of a race before the end.
Slow car ahead.
5 minutes left to go and there's more chaos. Oh. No! Oh my god, don't start pulling off the apex! Oh jeez.
Thanks, Dame.
What mode is it? Kinda knew it was gonna end in tears.
Alright, we are catching back up on the train. Sounds like there's been fireworks up the front there. More. Oh my god. So that was one of those examples of, you know it's gonna kill you at some point, but you're not sure when or why. I think that was just a little bit too hot into that last corner, to be fair, so at least I know the why for that one. Still pretty unexpected.
Left side.
Alright,
Keep to the
gonna
right.
make it into P12 hopefully here.
Still there. Clear on the left.
We are making moves out here. Fight for the top 10. We're probably going to run out of laps, aren't we? It's a shame. Position do qualify, 13th. Beating our quality position. Oh, we're almost on track to beat fastest lap of the race then, I think. I know someone set a 45. Yeah, 45 now. We're on for a 45.8 into that last corner and then made a mess of the downshift. Cheaper Shaggy. And it goes on the lap that we got turned around. I think we're down to do a 45.4, so that'll definitely have been a bit draft affected and on the fresh tyres, but there's some pace kicking around the car, which is nice. 2 laps, can we try and get onto the back of this pack? Some names falling by the wayside in this race. Jesus. Not really catching this car in front very much here, which is a surprise. I thought, I'd hoped that we'd be able to claw him in quite easily, but it's not the way it's going.
White flag.
On to the last lap then. Any fireworks, or we're going to get top 10 somehow?
The leader's
Let's find out.
now.
Leaders in the pits. Yikes. That should be P11 then. Any more positions? Oh! Let's keep your foot in and see what happens. Well, we survived, but you could see, like, as soon as I went, obviously I kept it flat, but like even with TC, it didn't bog down or anything. It just starts trying to pull you off to one side. It's a weird one. That was an extreme example of what I was saying before. The one earlier, like I lifted off and it still just seemed to want to kill you. But this in front of us is exactly what I think this series is going to be like. We're not quite 5 wide across the track, but certainly a bunch of 5, even after 15 minutes of racing. I think this series is going to be 15-minute races. It's going to be everything that hopefully the Advanced Mazda sort of should have been, but not enough people run it to make it this competitive, I don't think. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
Car right.
Surely he's not going to hold on to this position.
Keep to the left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
He is as well. What a swine. Nicely done, Mark. I feel like I recognise Mark's name. Don't know where I might have raced with him before. Oh, there's been contact in the last corner. I'm going around by myself. The door by in is gone. Can we get another one? The intense block from the Gulf car is going to come and get me.
Right side, 2 wide. Go left.
We got the top
Clear on
10.
the right.
Oh my god.
There's the flag. It's over.
I hope it's cleaner than that.
Great job. You did really well.
I hope that it's cleaner than that in Publix once the season starts. Jesus. It's just like it gets to the last couple of corners or the last lap and everyone's like, ah, sod it. Oh, that was fun. Well, that was a whole heck of a heap of fun. I think that's everything that I hoped this car would be in that race, and I think for the most part the driving standards were pretty sort of what I'd expect. If anything, I think it was even maybe a little bit cleaner than I was expecting it to be. Obviously got into a couple of schmozzles, but you know, that's iRacing, you know, that's always going to happen. It's probably racing in general, to be fair. I had a quick look at that, the incident again, and he's come from a long way back, and I'd like to think he's missed his marker by quite a long way. He's coming sideways, so I think he'd have had a crash by himself, even if I wasn't there, and if anything, crashing into my car straightened him up so he could continue, and we then got the absolutely massive snapper, the snap of all snaps going on as we tried to save it, so that's one to watch out for in this car as well, sort of not overcorrecting it because it will snap back the other way, it seems, but it's probably quite indicative that driver ended up with 34 incidents for this race as well, so... But no, I think this car has got a lot of potential. I realised just before I filmed this outro that I thought I'd seen that it's replacing the Solstice in the Production Car Challenge, which it is. So I'll be interested to see how it does pair up pace-wise against the other cars that are in that. And that also, of course, gives us 2 opportunities to be racing this car. So fingers crossed, it's a success as this car, that participation is pretty good, and we can have at least a few good seasons out of it before people move on to the next thing, which is, you know, what always happens through the natural evolution of the cars on the surface. But yeah, that is going to be everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun driving this car. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more rambling, door banging, and apex missing. And other than that, take it easy and look after yourself. I will catch you in the next one.